Good morning. I don't think this is going to be a very long one. I'm looking at today, just reading through John, still in chapter 1. I'm just kind of looking at verses, starting in verses 19 here. And this is the record of John when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who art thou?" And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, "I am not the Christ." And they asked him, "What then? Art thou Elias?" And he saith, "I am not." Art thou not that? Art thou that prophet? And he answered, "No." Then said they unto him, "Who art thou then? Or who art thou? That we may give an answer to them that sent us. What sayest thou of thyself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness, Make straight the way of the Lord, as said the prophet Isaiah." So I'm looking at this, and this is John clarifying who he is. It looks like the Jews wanted to know who he was, so they went to their leaders, their priests and their Levites, and they asked, "Who is he?" And they went to go ask, but they wanted to find out. And John kind of led them along. He could tell that they wanted to know the information, so he let them ask, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm not Christ. I'm not the Christ." First thing he did is he said, he advised that I am not the one you're looking for. I'm not the Christ who you are seeking. He is about to introduce that Christ, but he wanted to make sure they understood that he is not. That there is another that they're supposed to be looking toward. Our job as a messenger is not to be Christ. Even though we are little lights, we are Christians, so we are a representation to Christ. Our job as messengers, as Christians, is not to be Christ. It's to point to Christ. So we don't need people to think, well, this is Jesus. We don't want to be that guy. We want to be the guy who says, hey, I'm not Jesus. I'm a representation. I'm a representative of Jesus. But I'm going to point you to Jesus. And the Jesus that they need to see is this Bible, this holy word of God. That's the Jesus we need to be showing people. And then they asked the question, well, are you Isaiah? Elias. Are you Elijah? No, he's not Elijah. We know what happened to Elijah. He hasn't come back. Now we do know that there's two witnesses that are going to come back are going to come in Revelation. Some people believe one of those is going to be Elijah. I don't know. The Bible doesn't specifically say, but I suppose it's possible. And then when they finally get an answer out of him, he explains that he is the one who is making a path for the Christ. And then the very next part of the chapter, he's going to introduce that Christ to them, explain to them who exactly that Jesus Christ is. So I think I got what I needed to say. Have a good day.